Good day, Crafty Gems. It's Nicky here, along with Anne-Marie.
Hi.
And we're continuing on with the toilet paper roll mini album. Oh man, got my tongue in the twist there, my tongue twister. Just give it a minute because I've got to do something. I forgot to put my tags on the video.
Can you still do that even though it's live?
Yeah.
Cool.
I can, so I'm just going to pop and do that now quickly. And then we'll just see if someone comes in. Hi, Penny.
Hi, Penny.
Won't be a second. Just got to put the tags on my video. Yeah, Marie was chatting and I just lost track.
How are you, Penny? Where are you from? Oh, I suppose I better get the link to share in the chat as well. Just in case nobody gets it.
If you hear me coughing, it's because it's just, don't worry about it. It's only and my hay fever. She's from Tennessee in the USA. Woohoo. We had our first day of spring yesterday, so yeah, spring has sprung. Marvelous.
Nice. We're basically going into autumn now. Yeah. I just think it's weird how like you can be going into spring, we're going into autumn.
Yeah.
It's weird how the world works. Right, where are you?
Yep. So yeah, along with spring comes all the pollen. It's been like this for a couple of weeks now. Then the pollen's been really high. It's covered everything there. Every morning the car, I have to wash off the windscreen because it's just coated in pollen. It's like, oh, it's crazy, man. Okay, so we're starting on another toilet paper roll, and this is one that's already cut from leftovers. And I thought I'd make an envelope, and I thought I would make it from vellum. Is it vellum? Something like that, anyway. Whatever it's called, it slipped my mind.
Vellum. Yep.
Because it makes just a nice see-through one. So I'm going to do it on to this envelope on this design paper here, so that I can fold it around the back. I'm going to make a very, very simple little envelope. Just fold the edges around the back so that I can glue it down without you seeing the glue there, because obviously being see-through you'll be able to see the glue. So that's my plan on the one side, and then I was just thinking maybe on the other side I would put a simple just a simple tuck spot. So that's the plan. Whether the plan comes through, we'll see whether the plan survives the action. I forget what that saying is now as well. Obviously, I'm having a bad memory day today.
Yep. That's what happens with old age.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Anne-Marie. Oh my god.
You know I love you, really.
It's true though.
Well, I must be getting old because I'm the exact same.
So I'm going to make my little score on this first. Do this little bit first, so I can get a nice fold on it, then cut it down, because this stuff is tricky to work with. Maybe I should do 1/2 inch. It's tricky to work with, so
Yep. You know. We all get all together, Penny, don't worry about it.
It says Anne-Marie the baby.
I'm not that young, I'm 35.
Still a baby to me. You're still the same age as my daughter. So, as I say, I'm going to make it simple. So I'm just going to fold there where it is and then score it. And then I think I'm going to run it through my embossing folder. That just I just thought that then as I was doing it, might be nice just to put it through the embossing folder, I think.
Aye, there it says it's been released pending testing. It says.
Your daughter's 30, my daughter's 35, I think. Is she? Yeah, 35.
Oh, she's the same age as me then, aye.
Yeah. She was 35 in June, so there you go.
Well, I'm a bit older than her then. I've always gone with older people more than I do younger people though, so I'm an old soul. I used to sit and have big conversations with my ma's pals and all that, so
Yeah.
Toppy might pop in because she's just hearted the link. She might come in.
I might get that because I just went lopsided on the score. But hey, so I'm going to run it through an embossing folder. I may make the flap for the simple little envelope from design paper. I'll just decide in a minute. Right, embossing folder. I only have 3 embossing folders. 1, 2, 3. This one's snowflakes, so that's out. This one's squares, it's a bit geometric, so that's out. And so I'm left with this one here. And this is the one I'm going to use.
Nice.
I don't use them very often, so sometimes it's just good to get your supplies out. And I'm going to be doing it this side if I can, because the it's a smaller pattern. So and the toilet paper roll obviously is a small size, so you want to go with a smaller pattern.
I never know how to do it the right way with the embossing folders.
This is
I always get mixed up.
The design will be up on this side, so if I wanted the design to be raised on this side, I'll put it this side up because the on this one, no, yeah, so I'd put it that way actually, so that the raised side would be that side, because that's right. It stands up and this is the bit that comes down. So yeah.
Right, okay. I just always get confused with them.
Yeah,
like,
so I actually think it's that way up, but you'll get some coming up and some coming down, so it just depends, doesn't it? I am not going to worry about it because it's see-through, and if I don't like it on one side, I'll just turn it over and do it on the other side.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie. So yeah, I am not worried about it. I'm not going to overthink it. She says, turning it up the other way.
I don't even think Julie's in that wee group chat. I don't know. Don't think she is. Julie, we've got a group chat on Facebook where we post when we go live. It's just a group chat. It's not a constant bing, bing, bing unless somebody wants to have a wee chat. Sometimes we have a chat with the girls or whatever, but It's for people to come down to come into the stream just to let us know when we go live. Do you want added to it? Because I think we are friends on Facebook, aren't we? If you want, I'll add you to it, and then that way you'll get like another notification when we go live, because sometimes Nicky's notifications don't work on YouTube. So if you want, I'll add you to the actual chat, and that way you'll get notified when we go live if you want. Not a lot of people like going on it because sometimes it bings quite a lot, but it's obviously we're on different parts of the world, but it's up to you. I'll just double check that we are friends on Facebook actually, but I'm sure we are.
So there we go, nice little pattern on there. I was very gentle with it because you can put holes in this very easily.
No, well, no, I don't know why we won it, but I'm sure we were friends on Facebook. I'll re-add you, unless you unfriended me for some reason, because I don't think I unfriended you, because I've not unfriended anybody for ages. I've sent you a friend's request.
Doing everything lopsided today, I don't know why. Probably for the same reason I can't remember anything today. I'm just going to stick this down so that I'm not mucking about with it too much.
Penny says that's beautiful. I'm not huffing and puffing, I'm just breathing.
She knows she'll get told off if she huffs and puffs. Sometimes you just got to give these things a few seconds to take hold and not worry about it too much.
Was that an okay to add you to the chat, Julie? Because I know you probably not be able to accept it whilst you're on here. So when you accept it, I'll add you if you want me to add you. It's just, as I say, I just go in and post a link to the stream. I feel sick.
You know what I was saying about you have to do it gently, otherwise you go through the. Yeah,
I've done that a couple of times.
Yeah, you go through the vellum otherwise.
Aye, because I've done it a few times because I'm in the habit of, like, usually when I put dyes through, I go through it like twice or maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
So I keep forgetting and kind of do that with the embossing folders and all.
Yeah, you just have to be gentle with vellum. So I didn't put it through on a tight squeeze.
I got one of them, it was one of my pals, and I accepted it thinking it was my pal. And I thought it was funny at first because then I have a profile picture and me and the lady in question doesn't really talk. We don't really interact. And then they sent me the friend's request and then it popped up saying, "Hi, how are you doing?" And then it was like, "Do you know about a certain organisation or something?" As soon as it said that, I was like, "Bye-bye, block." And I went on and checked to see if my friend was still on my Facebook, and she was. So, but I never even messaged the woman to say to her because, as I say, it was just one time we added each other for something and we've never really interacted. So I was like, I'm really glad I'm messaging her.
Yeah, I had that happen once as well. Very strange. So they were saying something, and I said, "You do know that's not true, don't you?"
Mm-hmm. I don't even bother interacting with them. I just said, I'm alright, how are you? And then they came up with this mad spiel about this organisation. And I was like, right, you're obviously a hacker or something, man. I was like, I'm going to bother with you. As soon as they said that, I just went on and checked to see if she was still on my friends list, the actual person. And they were, so I just blocked him.
I think they were trying to get my bank account details or something.
That's probably what they were going to attempt with me and all, but I was like, do you know what, I'm not buttoned up the back.
What was it? That Steve Jobs thingy that was going around telling people that, you know, they were going to get some money or something.
Because Louise's stepdad actually got conned for, I can't even mind how much it was, but he get conned for the Bitcoin things. And they done it like, was it £500 or something they done about it?
Wow.
Like, how stupid can you be? But it's like, I say how stupid can you be, but it's not really stupid, do you know what I mean? A lot of people don't realise, do you know what I mean? It's like, there's a lot of people out there that don't realise that it could be an elderly person or something. I think it's terrible that they do that, do you know what I mean? It's the same, I get the phone calls all the time for supposedly Microsoft or Talk, do you know what I mean? And you're like, oh, there's something wrong with your computer. I just come around and say to them, I haven't even got a computer, so we talk about it. You know what I mean? And they usually hang up. Talk. Internet provider.
Oh, right, okay. So Talk is a thing, is it?
It's that's the name of my internet provider, Talk. So they used to get because they get hacked a while ago as well, and the actual company get hacked, and so you get what they call us kidding on that they're fearing, like try to get your details and all that. But they kept calling saying that my name was something different from where it was, and I was like, that's not even my name. So what you talking about? It's not even my name. Do you know what I mean? Or the phoning kid on or whatever, and then you'll say, right, so what's my name then? If you're for Talk, you'll have my name and all that on records, so what's my name? And they'll be like, I see. So if you were actually free Talk, then you would know my name. So you're obviously no for Talk, so get out the phone. Because I can't remember what it stands for. TPS, it's like Telephone Protective Services or something like that. And supposedly if you're a member of that and scammers call you and you report them, because it's against the law for them to phone you if you're part of that company. So I just tell them I'm a member of TPS and you're breaking the law by calling me.
Right. Just looking for my ruler. I put my ruler. It was there a second ago. I tidied my desk.
Penny's asking, are you going to emboss the top two?
No, I'm just going to leave this plain, but I am going to shape it. I haven't decided quite what shape, but I'm going to shape it up. Probably just do a little curve thing out there. Just this is a trial. So if I do that at an inch, because that'll be easier. And the halfway point. I found my Timmy. I'm back in business with Timmy.
All right, aye. I know I was thinking about getting one of rulers as well, but Even
But
wear
I
loss,
get it.
I still cut wonky with even wear loss.
Well, yeah, I kind of do as well, but at least it helps you to find the middle of things quite easily.
Did I tell you about me maybe meeting up with some lassies for TikTok? I don't think I did tell you, did I? No, because we've not really spoke.
You got to say it again. I'm having trouble with my one ear.
I was saying that, that I'm on the TikTok.
Yeah.
Well, a couple of the lassies one of the lassies that I follow, it was her idea to do that anxiety to me thing that I done yesterday.
All right. Yeah.
It's her idea to do that because she put up a TikTok the other day asking people how they felt about it, and she got a lot of comments back. So she came up with the idea of doing something like that, where you could do it and see what anxiety means to you, and try and make people more aware of it and what it feels like. And she says that she wants to do like a meetup with some people that posted, ask people if they want to do like a kind of coffee and chat kind of thing, where we all kind of share and stuff like that, like a support group type of thing, but obviously a private support group. It's just a lot of us meeting up. So I was thinking about going, but I'm not sure because obviously I don't know them that well. But it's going to be a groupie, and it's in a public place. So I'm humming and hawing with it to do it. Louise said probably no, because it's not like a proper organised event. We're like a proper company. But at the same time, and the lassie is a wee bit, she does go on and argue with people and all that, but she does also do funny videos and try to lift people's spirits and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, well, and it's not as if I'm just meeting her herself. I'm meeting with a bunch of people. It's a public place. So I'm in two minds to do it or not.
Well, you won't be able to now, will you?
True. Well, I thought
So
that.
that's taken out your hands now. So
Because I was going to do it because I thought, well, everybody keeps getting on at me saying that I need to make more pals and all this kind of stuff, and I need to get out and meet people and all that kind of stuff. So I thought, well, that would be a perfect opportunity to meet new people and that kind of go through the same stuff I do. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, I was a bit worried about it. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm like, well, what if I go and it's like they all go nuts on me or something? Typical vicious circle. It's like you want to get out and do stuff, but then your anxiety stops you from doing it, and you're actually going to try and do an anxiety support groups, but your anxiety stops you from doing it.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, because a lot of people did comment, say, I don't know if my anxiety will let me, because obviously we are suffering for social anxiety and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I was like, I don't know what to do. But you're right, considering we're going back into lockdown again, and we're not going to be able to do it now. So
Set your hands.
so annoying, man. And there was me and Joe and that planning to go to China Buffet King and that. We'll not be able to do that now either.
Just wanted to see whether these baby magnets would hold through 1-2 layers. 1-2 layers. I think they're going to. Because I've got baby ones, and then I've got slightly bigger ones. I wonder if I put. I think it'll be okay. They're quite tough. So we'll give it a go. Give it a go.
online.
Okay. I'm going to give it a go because nothing ventured, nothing gained. Looks like it always, because now I'm going to have to put a little covering on the inside of that one.
Yeah.
In the back of that.
Oh.
Big enough. Yeah, sorry about that.
What?
Reminding you.
Sorry.
Hey, sorry.
It's not I plan to go out for lunch with Louise next fortnight and all, so obviously we're not going to be able to do that either.
So I'm just cutting this shape out so that I can back this one. Here we go. Actually, I should have done it that way around because it won't be even, will it? That's right. Think about it. Measure twice, cut once.
I says to Louise, I says, well, that's our lunch plans out the window, and she says it's just the households. But, well, if they're doing it for households, then they're going to obviously shut the restaurants not back down again.
Well, I don't know whether they'll shut them down or whether they'll do social distancing like they do in ours, you know. You can still go, but it's all social distancing. You've got to sign in when you go in and, you know, tables are distanced and things.
Well, she says the shops and that are still open, so I don't know.
Yeah, our shops are still open. It's just, you know.
Well, I suppose you're kind of meeting outside, aren't you? So it's, I don't know.
Yeah, we're back to face masks on public transport and all that.
All right, okay.
Yeah. We've still got that outbreak that came from the that group of Pacific Islanders in Auckland. So you know, we're still going through that here. Right, and just seeing if I can get through with the magnet on that many. And if it doesn't hold, I'll use the. Yeah, it does. Shocked.
Okay.
Shocked this tiny weeny little magnet will hold.
It's quite strong, I know.
Yeah.
I remember when we were younger, we used to do it at school. We used to put the magnet behind a bit of paper and then put a little paper clip on top and like drag the magnet about and the paper clip would move.
Oh yeah.
Used to do it in school all the time. Used to do that in school all the time. Magnet and a paper clip.
Magic. That's when, you know, you were still full of wonder. We were less cynical then.
And then you would like turn it the other way and make them like push each other away.
Yeah.
Went down to Margie's there to check her house again. She had another package behind her door.
Another one.
I know.
to trim this off. Look. Okay. Such a weeny little magnet. I still, still can't get over that. Just going through my head. There's some things just go round and round in your head. That little thing's going round and round in my head now. It's like, oh my gosh, it's a miracle. But you're thinking, oh my gosh, that's a lot of work for just a little thing. And it is.
Oh, next such. I was saying to Tracy all night that I'm actually going to get a pen and do dot to dot with my freckles. On my face.
Yeah. Your freckles.
Are
they freckles or moles?
Freckles? But they're everywhere.
Yeah. You don't use sun cream or anything then?
Nope.
I do. Well, you have to kind of like have to here because we've got a hole in the ozone here.
I don't mind, because if I do, then I'm going to get a tan. And I'm pure pale. Penny's asking where you get the magnets from, Nicky.
Yeah, from Amazon. I just Google earth magnets. Google. Well, I Googled earth magnets and then it came through on Amazon. So I was able to order it there. But I've had them a long time now. So there you go. You can even see that number.
Oh, is it just like a stick?
I have no idea. I have no idea what that's a link to. It's my hair there. I don't see my hair. But anyway. And you'd be able to scan that in, wouldn't you? Try with your smartphone. See if you can scan it in on screen.
I don't even know how to do that.
Oh, you're going to have this barcode scanner app.
I've been to thank you. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it took a lot of research, but yeah, you want to be the stronger the magnets, the strong magnets called earth magnets, and there's another name for it, neolithium carpdium sees the day. They do come under another name, but you should be able to find them with the search for earth magnet.
They do go quite well, didn't they? Because that's a couple of layers you went through with your other thing as well.
Yeah. It's not clicking hard like the bigger magnet would, you know, but at least it's staying shut. So this is the hinge side, and this is the opening side. I'm going to pop this one down there, and I'll be decorating afterwards. I'm leaving the decorating until the end. I'm starting collecting little bits and pieces, cutting out little bits and pieces to go on for the decorating. Just cutting out from, you know, little shapes in the. This is a cut out one, but little shapes in the cardstock as well. Help with the decorating.
Fussy cutting.
Yeah. The F word. That's me known as the F word, and I don't do the F word. Cutting out.
I wonder who came up with the name Fussy cutting.
Yeah. It's me who calls it the F word.
And it's like, I think they call it fussy cutting because it's like so, like when you're doing it with really small things, it's very hard to like cut around them and fidgety. Makes you wonder where people come up with the names for things.
I know, it's pretentious, isn't it?
To say, man, all usually like there's like things on Facebook and all that. It's like what do you call a TV remote control? And it's like asking people what they call it. I call it the buttons.
The buttons. I
Where's
call
the
it.
buttons?
I say remote control.
But remote control is so hard and long to say. Remote control. I just say buttons. Where's the buttons? It's the same when people like, I don't know if it's like everywhere else, but like over here, if we can't think a name for something, we say the thingamajig.
Yeah, thingy bob.
They do that. They do that. What's they do that?
So I had to go down some seam binding yesterday.
Nice.
It's not quite the same colour, but it's going to do.
Where'd you do it with?
Yeah, with my distress inks.
Right.
Yeah. Had a little play. First time
Because
I've
I know
done
that
it.
people do it with like beetroot and all that kind of stuff.
All right, yeah, I just use my distress inks.
And then there's the eco dyeing. I think that's what beetroot and all that is eco dyeing.
Plant stuff, eco dyeing.
Oh, was that a huff and a puff?
Yeah, just thinking of the eco dyeing. It's like, oh my gosh. It was a huff and a puff. It's like, don't even get me started.
Oh, Nicky. Breaking your own rules.
Yeah. Don't get me started. It's like, we'll come up with another bit of a pretentious name for things, and then, everybody will be clicking. It's like clickbait, isn't it?
I know. It's like the same on that TikTok. It's like you go on and it's like everybody's all doing the same things. It's like, I don't know, many times I've heard that Romeo Juliet song and Savage Heart, and it's like every time you're scrolling through, it's all the same things. Yeah, like somebody come up with something original.
Yeah. It must be quite difficult.
I think there's like maybe 8 million people on it or something.
Wow.
So I'm up to like 203 followers.
I'm not on it.
I'm up to like 203 followers.
Wow, really?
And I've only been on it like a week or two, so. That's what I said to Tracy last night. I says I'm going to end up with more followers on TikTok than what I have on YouTube.
Yeah, I can't be bothered with it, to be honest with you.
It just gives me something to do when I'm not on YouTube or anything like that, you know what I mean? But it is addictive, do you know what I mean? I'm on it constantly now. It's like first thing in the morning, scrolling through TikTok, and last thing at night, scrolling through TikTok. And then all through the day, I'm on checking to see if I've got any more comments or views or likes.
Taking over your life a little bit.
I know, I kind of tried to stay off it a wee bit today, so I was sitting watching that show that's on BBC One or something, The Ambulance or something it's called, so I was watching that. I think that was filmed in 2019 though, because it was like the end episode, it was all like everybody always COPD and all that, and I was like, I wonder if that was filmed during about the time when the C word came out. But I checked it, I think it says like 2019, so I don't know. That's what I call it, the C word. I don't know why I actually say it.
Just going to keep this back page simple as.
Especially when YouTube's demonetising everybody that actually mentions the word. It's like crazy.
Big Brother is watching.
But I don't think they should be demonetising it, do you know what I mean? It's like, just because you're mentioning that word. I think that's how most people are moving to TikTok and all that now because of that, because YouTube have just came down too strong with their rules and regulations now. It's all since that that guy with the video he did, because he was a big thingy and everybody was complaining about him, and then they started coming, that's when they changed all the rules and all that I can't remember his name. He filmed somebody in a tree, basically.
Yes, yeah, I know.
Remember when I was talking about?
Yeah.
So okay, it all thingied after he thingied. Because everybody go onto YouTube and they're like, well, why is he no being kicked off or whatever? Just because he's got a big following. So how's things with you anyway, Nicky? How's your granddaughter set on back in and stuff like that?
Yeah, she's doing really well. She's
good.
my daughter's really working hard with her with the her reading and everything.
Good.
So yeah, and she seems to be enjoying it, and she's really pleased to be with her mum. Super pleased to be with her mum.
Yeah, that's good. You seen the news about that Sophie?
About what?
It's a lassie called Sophie or something. She's a young lassie, but somebody's uploaded a video, I put it in TikTok or something. It was a this wee lassie was like pure screaming because the social worker was taking her off of that to go and stay with her man. She was pure screaming and all that, man, saying she didn't want to go. I was like, oh my god, man. I was watching a video like last night. I was like, oof. Everybody's not over it. Everybody's gone mental about the CPS not doing their job properly. I was like, oof. Because I don't know unless I'm on like social media and see things like that. Because like I don't watch the news, so I don't know unless I go into social media to see things like that. But it was heartbreaking watching it. I was like, it's a shame.
I have no idea. No idea what you're talking about there. Right? I haven't heard it. I haven't heard or seen a single thing about it. So yeah.
It's a mad thing. It's going about. I think it's if you Google a hashtag, I stand with Sophie. I think that's a hashtag they're using. We'll see what I'm talking about. It's a shame. Oh. I think the more I'm going to stay off TikTok and just try and get the housework done and try and chill out a wee bit, Mum.
I think I like that one. I think I'll go with that one. Do a belly band.
Yep. Oh, I don't know what to eat tonight. Louise just kind of put me in the mood for toast, beans and fried egg.
She. I'm just creeping into the kitchen trying to be quiet. It's okay, you can make noise, they won't hear. Just creeping around the kitchen trying not to make noise.
And even if we do, I don't think anybody will really bother.
Sweet. Because it's still early in the morning here, so it's not that early. It's 20 to 8 in the morning.
I'm just used to my house being so quiet.
Yeah, he's going to make me breakfast so that, I can just finish here and then
go grab your breakfast and go to work.
And then zoom off to work.
Yeah, that's nice. It's Nicky breakfast.
It's a sweetie. He's a keeper.
Yep. That's what I was just about to say. He's a keeper.
He's a keeper.
Yeah, I just need to find myself one like that. I had a cup of tea today as well.
Yeah.
I really had a cup of tea in a while, so I made myself a cup of tea. Might make one after the stream for my dinner. Wow. No, for my dinner, but take away my dinner, you know what I mean?
That's huge because Anne-Marie isn't a tea drinker, really. One a day, maybe.
One or two a day. Unless I'm like down at Tracy's, or Joe's, I usually have a couple when I'm down there with Tracy, but Joe's not a tea drinker either, so it's just me and Tracy that really drink it. But I found that's what I says to like Louise and that, since I've been diagnosed, I found that I'm more drinking tea a lot more than what I used to, because sure, before I wouldn't drink it at all. Now I'm drinking it all the time. Pippi's all out on the radiator. She's lying all sprawled out in the radiator.
Yeah.
She's been in bed all day, I know. Lazy wee keek. Puppy. Oh, look. No. Do you guys know that? You know what one? Oh, she's lifting her head now as I've said to that one. What?
Oh, dear.
What? Oh, it's a shame. What?
It's quite funny sometimes when you just stop talking that wee bit faster. And I go from understanding you to not being able to understand you. It's like, yeah, you have to like just speak just a little bit faster and then I lose it. It's really funny.
Do you want to lick? My
sister used to own that hotel in Keys. Sorry, in Wick.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry, in Keys, near Wick.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to go out and help when she was going on her holidays. Me and my sister go up a couple of times, and just help out at the hotel in the bar and that.
Mm-hmm.
The locals there, when they wanted to tease us, they just start speaking a little bit faster. And nope, not a chance. couldn't understand what they're saying at all.
That's how you can always tell when I'm stressed, because I talk quicker when I'm stressed.
Yeah.
That's how you can usually tell when I'm not feeling great, because when with my anxiety, because it makes me talk faster.
Faster, yeah. I only catch a fraction of what you're saying when you do that.
Well, that's just me kind of being stressed. Can you imagine what I'm like when I take an anxiety attack? And I'm trying to talk. You would never understand me. Or when I'm drunk.
No, yeah, that must be really amusing. Right, okay. I did do
It's the
that
same.
right.
It's the same to us. Sometimes we can't understand what the English are saying either.
Yeah. Penny says she can hardly understand any of it.
You'll get used to it, Penny. A lot of people say that, and then once they've came to the streams a couple of times and heard me speaking, you pick it up what I'm saying. It was the same with like Nicky and that, like, and Eileen that she streams with as well. They couldn't really understand me at first either, but then the more they listen to me, the more they pick it up. It's just the Scottish accent.
Yeah. And my dad's Scots as well, so you know it's not that I shouldn't be able to understand. Except he was a Scots raised in England, so you know his accent wasn't sharp at all. In fact, he'd been so long in England that he had quite a broad Hereford accent, you know, where I was born.
Yep.
Farming, you know. I can't even do it now. That only comes back when I'm drunk. Which I don't do now because I'm too old. Can I drink anymore?
I know, I'm sitting like debating whether to have a drink tonight actually.
Yeah. You speak with a very country slang, Peggy, yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been my dad.
I always say she sounds like Lisa Vanderpump.
Thank you. I think so. Anyway, that's my third signature page, roll, whatever you like to call it. I will be doing decorating. We'll be adding bits and pieces to it, like and then adding the inserts and that. But that will probably come towards the weekend, maybe just after the weekend, because I don't know if what the weather's going to be like. If it's a good weekend, we'll go camping. So
Nice.
Yeah, so that's why I'm doing the morning streams as well. It's because I'll probably, you know, as the weather gets better, we'll be out camping at the weekends. So,
well, if you're streaming on Thursday, I'll be able to do it because I'm not got to Tuesday, Friday now. So
yeah, right, cool. Be a cute little butterfly on there, won't it? I can't wait to start decorating. Actually,
yeah.
That's the fun part of doing this, is the decorating afterwards. Well, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the third one, and signature toilet paper roll, whatever. So we'll be coming back again tomorrow. I don't know whether Anne-Marie will be with me. She might be or not. Depends on what she's feeling like.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining in on the chat. Much appreciated. And see you all again tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.